I find this project extremely original, extremely useful, and helpful to the development of scholarly cooperation between Polish and American academia. The project's role in promoting Poland's history or East Central Europe's history in the 20th century is enormous, in my opinion, and it has got a huge impact on our perceptions, mutual perceptions of Polish and American historians and all other people dealing with the process of publishing historical, scientific, or scholarly books.
I've been a participant in the workshop for the past 5 out of 6 years. On the actually what happens during the workshop and during your few hours that you're workshopping, you have the benefit of 3, 5, 6 scholars, depending on the number that is chosen for each project, of getting very intensive, detailed feedback on their feelings about the project as a whole, but also how they're reading each chapter and what parts they think need improvement and works that the author may not know about.
I had the extraordinary opportunity to actually have 2 sessions, 6 or 7 major Polish scholars, and for them to screen my manuscript and make sure that everything I'm writing is factually accurate, that the perspective is based really on evidence and on historical reading of documents, so that the English language reader will get a true and authentic, or as authentic as possible, a representation of this very important subject matter for Poland and really for Europe as a whole. And it is true, we're speaking about a central figure in Polish history. It's incredibly advantageous to have these 7, 8 Polish scholars look at the manuscript and give me these really important perspectives that I integrate. So it's really getting that as authentic as possible, a picture or portrait of this central figure for the non-Polish world.
Manuscripts, I think, have made important changes afterwards, and I'm really proud of what my authors have produced. Many of the books that I have workshopped have come out, and they're winning prizes and they're getting attention, and I take that as a sign of this process being one of the many things that's contributing to those becoming fantastic books.
For the Museum of the Polish History, participating in the project is very useful, because we get in touch with many historians from abroad, from America, from other Anglo-Saxon, especially countries. And this is the opportunity first to change the image of Poland and Polish history in the eyes of foreigners. But secondly, for us as a museum, this is an opportunity to establish new contacts, to have network of friends, which is very fruitful in other projects, in making new exhibitions, in making research projects, in making educational projects that require international cooperation and collaboration.
I've been involved in the project from the start, so I can get a sense of how this year was very different, for obvious reasons, than previous years. So the first thing I would say is I thought all of the experts and the authors adapted as best they could to a very difficult circumstance, and certainly we want to express our appreciation and thanks to all of them.
I'm really glad that we did it on Zoom this year, because my author got fantastic feedback, and she needed it because the book needed to go into production this fall. So I couldn't have held that one off, but there are other authors that I did delay because I think that the experience on the ground can't be replaced. For me personally, the workshop has been a tremendous opportunity to learn about my culture, or part of my, heritage, but also to break down the prejudices that I perhaps had in thinking about what the communist world looked like and what a post-communist society looks like. and what democracy looks like in Eastern Europe. So I just wanted to add that it's not what I expected. I didn't think after going once that I would ever do the trip again. I thought this is a one-shot opportunity. I'm going to take it. And, you know, years later, I see that this is something I always hope I have a manuscript because I so enjoy and value my time in Poland.